Now, welcome. In this video, we shall consider how to calculate the higher transition probabilities. We shall discuss it through an example. A Markov chain with m states. M is finite, having transition probabilities matrix P that is equal to Pij m cross m matrix. Now, the n step transition probabilities are given by P Ijn. That is equal to ijth element of P to the power n. That is equal to summation over j Cj inverse lambda j to the power n aj, where aj equal to xj yj dash and cj equal to yj dash xj. Now here lambda j is the characteristic root or latent root of P, and x is the right eigenvector and y is the left eigenvector of transition probability matrix P. So, in order to find the value of P to the power n, we have to first find out the characteristic roots of the transition probability matrix P, then the left eigenvector, then the right eigenvector corresponding to these characteristic roots. Then by using this formula, you can find the nth n-step transition probabilities. Now let us consider with the help of an example. Now let the transition probability matrix of a Markov chain is given by P equal to 1 minus A, B, and 1 minus b with s equal to 0, 1. That means it has two states, and 0 less than a and b less than 1. A, b lies between 0 to 1. Now we have to find the n-step transition probability. So let us consider the characteristic equation as p minus lambda I, this is equal to 0. So that implies one minus a minus lambda a b 1 minus b minus lambda, this is equal to 0. So that implies 1 minus a minus lambda into 1 minus b minus lambda minus ab, that is equal to 0. That implies 1 minus a minus lambda minus b plus ab plus b lambda minus lambda plus a lambda plus lambda square minus ab equal to 0. That implies lambda square, this plus ab, so minus ab, this cancels out. Now, so lambda square plus a plus b minus 2 into lambda minus a plus b minus 1, this is equal to 0. Now this implies lambda equal to minus a plus b minus 2 plus minus root over of a plus b minus 2 whole square plus 4 into a plus b minus 1 divided by 2. So this implies lambda equal to, this is 2 minus of a plus b minus 2 plus minus this is a plus b whole square. Now this will be equal to minus a plus b minus 2 plus minus a plus b divided by 2. Now this will be equal to one or 1 minus a minus b. So this implies there are two eigenvalues, lambda 1 equal to 1 and lambda 2 equal to 1 minus a minus b. Now we shall find in the next step the left eigenvectors and the right eigenvectors. So now while solving the latent roots for the transition probability matrix, generally we find that one of the root must be equal to 1 and the other one has the magnitude less than 1. So that is the condition. Now we shall find for lambda 1 equal to 1. We shall find the left eigenvectors and the right eigenvectors. Now consider p minus lambda I into x equal to 0 and y into p minus lambda I that is equal to 0. So that implies using lambda 1 equal to 1 here. So this will be p minus I into x equal to 0 and y into p minus I this is equal to 0. Now this implies 1 minus a minus 1 a b 1 minus b minus 1 into x1 x2 equal to 0 and this is y1 y2 and this is 1 minus a minus 1 a b 1 minus b minus 1 this is equal to 0. So this implies minus a b minus b x1 x2 equal to 0 and this is y1 y2 into minus a b minus b this is equal to 0. That implies minus a x1 plus a x2 equal to 0 bx1 minus bx2 equal to 0 and minus a y1 plus b y2 equal to 0 and a y1 minus b y2 this is equal to 0. Now this implies x1 equal to x2 and x2 is arbitrary and for the second we get y equal to b a. This implies x equal to 1, 1 and y equal to BA. Now, this is x1, this is y1 corresponding to eigenvector 1. Sorry, this is capital X1 and y1 equal to this. Now for lambda equal to lambda 2 equal to 1 minus a minus b. Now consider p minus lambda I into x equal to 0 and p minus lambda I into y, this is equal to 0. Now using lambda 2 equal to 1 minus a minus b in place of lambda, we get BA x1 x2 equal to 0 and y1 y2 BA and BA, this is equal to 0. That implies bx1 plus ax2 equal to 0 and bx1 plus ax2 equal to 0, and this is by1 plus by2 equal to 0 and ay1 plus ay2 equal to 0. So this implies x2 equal to ab and y2 equal to 1 minus 1. Now we get lambda 1 equal to 1, x1 equal to lambda 1 equal to 1, x1 equal to 1 1, y1 equal to b, lambda 2 equal to 1 minus a minus b, and x2 equal to a minus b, and y2 equal to 1 minus 1. So now we have p to the power n equal to summation over j equal to 1 to 2, because two eigenvalues here, Cj inverse lambda j to the power n aj. So that is equal to C1 inverse lambda 1 a1 plus C2 inverse lambda 1 to the power n a1, lambda 2 to the power n a2, where c1 equal to cj equal to yj dash xj and aj equal to xj yj dash j equal to 1 2. So now for lambda equal to 1, c1 equal to ba into 1 1, so that is equal to b plus a, and c2 equal to 1 minus 1 a minus b, that is also equal to a plus b. And then a1, that is equal to 1 1 ba, that is equal to ba ba, and a2, that is equal to a minus b 1 minus 1, so that is equal to a minus a minus b b. So p to the power n equal to p to the power n equal to, what is our formula? Now p to the power n equal to c1 inverse lambda 1 to the power a1 n into a1 plus c2 inverse lambda 2 to the power n into a2. So that will be equal to, now c1 c1 inverse means 1 by a plus b, lambda 1 equal to 1, so this is 1 to the power n into a1. a1 will is equal to ba ba plus c2 c2 equal to a plus b, so c2 inverse, this is 1 by a plus b, lambda 2 1 minus a minus b to the power n into a2. a2 is equal to a minus a minus b b. So this is equal to 1 by a plus b into ba ba plus 1 minus a minus b to the power n divided by a plus b into a minus a minus b b. So this is now equal to this is b plus a into 1 minus a minus b to the power n by a plus b, and this is a minus a into 1 minus a minus b to the power n by a plus b, and this is b plus 1 minus a minus b to the power n into b. So this is minus divided by a plus b, and this will be a plus b into 1 minus a minus b to the power n by a plus b. So this will equal to, this will be p00n, p01 n, p10 n, and p11 n. So these are the one step transition probabilities. So this is equal to p to the power n. Now limit n tends to infinity p00n, that is equal to limit n tends to infinity, this is b by a plus b, and limit n tends to infinity p10n, this is equal to also b by a plus b, and limit n tends to infinity p01 n, so that is equal to a by a plus b, and limit n tends to infinity p11 n, this is also equal to a by a plus b. Now if the initial distribution are given, probability x0 equal to 0 equal to p, and probability x0 equal to 1 equal to 1 minus p, that is equal to q, such that p plus q equal to 1. Then the probability that xn equal to 1, this will be probability xn equal to 1 given x0 equal to 0 into probability x0 equal to 0 plus probability xn equal to 1 given x0 equal to 1 into probability x0 equal to 1. So this will be equal to p01 n into p plus this will be p11 n into 1 minus p. So using the values of this, we can find the probability xn equal to 1. Now you can follow the similar way to find the n-step transition probability matrix when the one-step transition probability matrix is given to you. The procedure is same. First find the eigenvalues, then find the corresponding eigenvectors, left eigenvectors as well as the right eigenvectors, then find the values of x and y's, then use that formula p to the power n equal to summation over j cj inverse lambda j to the power n into aj, so that you can get the n-step transition probability easily using the characteristic roots. So thank you for enjoying the video.